Maybe, we'll see. He's being modest. He's gonna do cool stuff for us.
Feeling good. All right, Brad King, I can confidently say I have no idea what today is going to bring, but I'm excited to just give it a shot. Dad and I are going to head up to Old Forge and hopefully ride the sleds. We're going to bring them. There's not a ton of snow, but any break-in miles that we can get off the sled is good in my opinion. Kind of get those done, especially with the longer break-in on the Cat. I think I've read it could be as long as like 600 or 700 miles. Scratch the itch a little bit too. Other than that, it's Snowdio up there, so always some stuff to check out. Not a ton, but you know, something to keep us busy even if we can't ride the sleds. Unfortunately, they had a great base last weekend, but we got quite a bit of rain Monday and Tuesday. Got some snow, I think it was Wednesday, and that's kind of where we're at now. This weekend, it's gonna rain all day on Saturday to the point that it actually canceled the drag races, so sorry for any of you guys that had planned to come out and check those out. They moved them to Sunday, and that's what we're going to do now. We're going to head up Sunday just to give everybody that does want to do the meetup something else to do other than just come out to the old barn to say hi to us. So that's the plan. We'll see how everything plays out, and here we go. How's it going for you there, Rob?
I bought up a towel.
And your heated shield cord that I had to install the hookup for?
Yeah.
10 out of 10 first ride, you know what I mean?
I heard it for yourself.
Good. Rob's looking for about a 5-miler until he can't see anymore, and then we're headed back. Do you want to try to find a cord over there?
Where's the Snowmobile?
They'll definitely have a cord. There is no guarantee that Snowmobile will have a cord. Whatever you want. So then you can ride the Arctic Cat if you want to take it for a little rip. Go ahead, have a little rip on it. Give her a good crash first. So first trail ride with the Spindles, I was talking to my dad about it too. They are in the middle position, and honestly, I don't know if it's adjusting the preload or whatever, but they don't feel at all worse than they did before, and honestly, it feels a little bit better. Like the sled is cornering really flat. Obviously, conditions are playing into that, you know, it's kind of a little slippery, a little grippy, you know, because of the dirt kind of all over the place, but it could definitely be worse, so. So I have to say, one of my favorite new things I've been watching is all the Brandt's backcountry adventure stuff. Man, Ross's ability to edit videos is just awesome. I think it's definitely something a lot of us could aspire to like get to that level of. Dude really does great work, and they have a podcast also. I've been loving listening to that. It's only got 14 episodes right now, but I mean, it's cool to hear about setup and everything. Like, in my last video, I did the sway bar quick disconnect, and they were talking about in their video how they actually like to run sway bars because it keeps the sled feeling a little bit stiffer overall, and with all the work that Polaris puts in to keep rigidity in the chassis, when you take the sway bar off, it kind of almost defeats the purpose.
As soon as you pulled away, this light was on.
Which one, this one?
Yeah, no. Yep.
Did it say high temp or low temp? Well, it's got ice scratchers, so I can put those down if it's over. Yeah.
I'm not sure what light that is.
You want to switch for a bit and I'll check it out?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I don't know how long we're going to ride anyway, so I figure I'll get some footage on it.
I'll be honest with you, the beginning,
horrible.
Always rocky anyway.
Yeah, this isn't the worst it's been. Yeah.
Surprised the very beginning you took that trail, I would have went 3 times.
Yeah, I just figured, I didn't know if we were just going to do a loop, so I figured start on one end, you know, and then go to the other maybe. I only have a half a tank of gas, so I don't know if you want to, yeah, well, we'll see. We'll get to that intersection and then decide.
I guess now I have a half a tank.
Yes, you do. I have a full. No electric start, don't forget. Damn it! Yeah, it smells a little hot. So you probably are overheating. Ridiculous! I like the ergos on this way more than the 6000 RR. Skis do have a little bit looser type of feel to them, but not the end of the world. You know, they're not CNAs, so. Yeah, cooling temps coming down now. There we go, just needed the scratchers down. Like I said, I did hear, you know, Arctic Cats tend to overheat, and looks like this is going to be more of that than the 600 was. Not a ton of snow, I know. People probably say that in the comments, but just wanted to finally scratch the itch. I'm not sure how the weather is going to be the next few weeks, so. What do you guys think of the new camera mount? Trying something a little different. Give you guys a little bit more of my view. A little less of that side view. I don't know if it's moving though. Initial impressions, soft seat, definitely feel it. Ergos are a lot better than I thought, especially being able to go straight from the Assault to this. Not too much different. A little bit more, probably like a little bit more hunched over, but nothing too crazy. The sitting ergos, I do feel a little bit like spread out leg-wise. You can obviously move back and not feel it quite as much, but I do like to be a little bit more forward on the cab. And when you do that, you can definitely feel it pulling your legs apart. Whereas on the Polaris, it's nice, and it's a very narrow chassis in general. I've always said that. It almost even looks narrow when you look at it. We got a wild rub on our hands. Woo! There we go. Feeling good. Feeling good. 800 power. Ain't no playing. Good weight transfer now that it's not, you know, sucked to the ground like the Cat guys had it set up. I don't want to pin it because it's still breaking in, but a little burst of throttle, you feel it lift up. honestly, some of these aren't that bad, man. I'm kind of glad we brought the sleds. Just something, you know, get out there and get a feel for stuff. Mine's a little hot. Yeah, it's not. Can you see okay?
Huh?
Can you see okay?
Oh, fine.
Yeah.
It's just like the helmet without.
Yeah.
Because it's got the work.
Yeah. Dude, the scratchers are money. I dropped like a quarter of the heat bar just in like 20 feet. Yeah, probably. I mean, normally we don't ride in this stuff, you know what I mean? So, but yeah. Yeah. I'll probably grab some. They're good though.
There's a difference. It's lower.
Yeah.
You have to spread a little bit more. I'm not used to the pure power.
Right.
Well, I'm good.
Yeah.
Going around the corner's not so bad.
Yeah.
But when you have to maneuver and use power to get through something,
yeah.
I'm not there yet.
Yeah. Will you get one ski? Is that what's going on, or?
It's kind of like, you know how you go through a curve and you pick up the pace to get over the.
Yeah.
Because there's so much power, I'm not comfortable.
Yeah.
Controlling the sled, controlling that.
Okay, yeah. You kind of feel like you're just hanging on, you're not driving it.
Yeah, this one here,
yeah.
I can control a lot better.
Yeah.
Although the seat position is better.
I have to say, seating position wise, I like the Axis more. Because you got to be farther back on that to feel comfortable. Yeah. 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 Yeah, definitely.
I like the handlebars, and it's way better. I don't like the
height-wise or feeling?
Both.
Yeah.
Both. I didn't like those when I rode it the other.
See, I felt I didn't mind them as much right now, which is interesting. But I mean, definitely, it's just preference. Yeah.
Definitely the angle on these is better.
I could see that. They feel better in your hands. I'll definitely give you that.
The handlebars are hard to control on that.
I noticed, I think if I tilt the riser back, because like look, when you turn the bars, hold on, look at the weird angle there. It's almost like too far forward. Like it kind of, I think if I tilted these a little bit back, it wouldn't be as weird to turn. Yeah. Because I think you're not turning it, you're kind of like going like this with it. You know what I mean?
You're not controlled like this. You're under total control.
Yeah.
Here you're not.
Yeah.
So whenever you're out of control, you gotta slow down.
Yeah. Yeah.
So here I gotta slow down going through major stuff because it's power.
Yep.
And I can't control it.
Yeah.
Here, when it turns, I slow down because I want to be able to get through stuff.
For sure. Yeah. The crazy thing is that's with the skis narrowed a little bit, and it doesn't sound like it's too bad for you. So they could even go a little bit wider, and yeah.
Ideally, I think the seat position on this one's better.
I think the Axis has the best seating position out there. Like it's just the most. I've never been so comfortable on a snowmobile. Yeah, it's perfect.
It feels much like a gun on steroids.
Yep. Yeah. For sure. Yeah, I agree. It feels like a rev, but you can move your.
Rev?
Yeah.
Well, the rest of the sled is like on steroids.
Yep. Yeah. I've always said I haven't found a seating position I like more. What do you think, Rob? Sick. Let me see.
Check it out. Guys on your tube would say, "Oh God, I'm on."
Don't get any gas, you f***ing idiot! What are you doing? Well, it's funny. They told me with the Arctic Cat, don't give it any gas. With the Polaris, pin it.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So pretty much Dad and I agree on a lot of the stuff. He didn't feel as much of the power, but that first trail we went down was pretty crappy. These ones are decent, so that definitely explains the difference. Seating position, on the axis is just, I mean, if you like other sleds, like I always say, that's awesome. You find what you like, but him and I definitely agree. We're about the same height. He's a little under 6 foot. I'm 6 foot. The axis just fits really well. I think the Skidoo's kind of in the middle. The Arctic Cat's for a little bit shorter guys. You know, I think if you're short, you'll feel really good on this sled. But as like a 6 foot guy, your legs are a little bit more bent. Not terrible though. I mean, it's definitely nothing like, you know, an old Firecat or anything. And you still can get really forward on the sled, you know, like a Rev XP or a G4. What?
You nailed it.
With what? Oh, the trails?
No, look at it. All I have to do is drop back and ride it like an Arctic Cat.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh, yeah.
And ride it like a Rev.
Oh, yeah.
And control it.
Yeah.
Drop back this much.
Yep.
The seat's up high enough where it doesn't hurt the hip.
Yep.
And then ride it like a cat.
Oh, yeah.
I'm off the seat like this going around corners.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, amazing.
Hell yeah, brother. I love hearing that. Good stuff.
Amazing. But you gotta ride it like a cat.
Yeah, you can't. I was trying to go way forward. You can in a corner, you can get forward on it, but you really, in general, you want to be back.
The suspension,
yep.
Put your weight where it belongs, but this far away.
Yeah.
And then as you go around corners, it'll move.
Yep.
It's perfect.
Yeah. Cool. Glad, brother. People loved these sleds. I had so many people ask me about it.
The cool thing about it, I mean, obviously we need to learn how to ride it, blah, 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 but it's so different.
Yeah.
You know?
For sure. Dude, and the amount of talk around Arctic Cat right now because of the snow check only and all that, like, it's huge, you know what I mean?
Arctic Cat did the right thing.
They did, yeah.
They got people talking about Arctic Cat.
Dude, a ton.
Oh my God, it might go out of business. Oh my God, I can grab one.
Oh my God, they already released their 2021s.